Well, hello. This will be the first do-it-yourself video for Durable Dad. So you want to lift heavy at home, but you don't really have a barbell or anything like that. Sandbags are the way to go. So I'm going to show you how to make one. Supplies. You will need some sand. I did have a friend at work build one of these one time with wood pellets. Wood pellets are good. They are way easier on your body, that's for sure. But they take up more space and they weigh less, so you'll need a much bigger bag to get the same amount of weight that you would use with sand. I just went to Lowe's and got some sandbox sand or play sand. It's a 50-pound bag for about $4.50. It's pretty good. You also need a canvas bag. I need that. I need it. I need it. Hey, calm down. Shh. Mine. No, mine. Anyways, you. Good girl. I went to an army surplus store and got this nice big canvas bag for also about $4.50. So it's actually pretty cool. It even has the gentleman who it belonged to back in the day whenever this was used. Let's see, $4.95 right there. Garage sales, good place to pick these up. To be honest, if you can't find anything like this, just go somewhere and get a really sturdy gym bag. There are a lot of places that sell canvas bags online, and they're $15 if you buy them brand new. I just happened to get lucky with this one, but it needs to be canvas. Canvas is good stuff. So you'll need this, your sand. I don't know how much is in that bucket. I pulled that out of some other stuff that was in my garage, but I do know there's 50 pounds in that other bag. So once I empty the bucket into my bag, and I'll show you how that works, I'm going to put the 50-pound bag into that bucket and see kind of where it pans out, and then I'll have a better idea of how much the total weight will be. But anyways, you'll also need some heavy-duty plastic sacks. So you can see I'm using these pink ones, and then you're also going to need some rope to tie off the end if you have one like this. You won't need any rope if you don't have an end like this one. I personally like the nylon rope. It works really well for this stuff, and it's easy to manipulate. So here we go. This dog is taking crazy pills right now. I want to get this bag to as close to 150 pounds as possible, so I'm actually going to use 3 of these bags inside to line this bag. And that is just in case one breaks, because 150 pounds is not light. So I'm actually going to insert these liners inside of each other. Then I'm going to put the liners inside of the bag, and then I'm going to start filling the bag with sand. And then I'm going to tie them off. So 3 liners, 1, 2, 3. All right. Previously, I had this thing filled all the way to the top, and I'm not too sure how much weight that was. I just took that bag I just took that bag back there, which I know is 50 pounds, and put it in here just to see where it'd be, and it's coming up to right about here, so 3/4 of the way full. So I'm going to venture to say that the weight that was previously in here is going to be somewhere around 65-ish, maybe 70 pounds. So this will come out to a grand total of about 115, I'm guessing. All right, I have the sand in there. I think it's going to come out close to about 115, maybe 120. Not as close to 150 as I was really hoping it would be. I don't really want to tie knots in the bags themselves because I want to be able to get in there and add more sand later if I get some more. So for this, I can use this to tie up the bags. It'll hold on pretty good. It'll hold fast pretty well. On the outside is where I'm going to use the thick heavy stuff. And another thing, when you tie up the bags, you're actually not going to want to tie it down really tight because you're going to give that sand some room to move around, especially when you're flopping it down. You want to give it some wiggle room to move around, to spread out. If you tie it really tight and then you start flopping it down really hard, you might break one of the bags. But then again, that's why we also have 3 bags too. So, but I'm going to tie the rope up a little high, like make the nozzle where it's at up a little higher. Voila! Finished. Seems pretty sturdy. So, you just need some sand, trash bags, a nice canvas bag, and some rope. That's not going anywhere. I'm gonna test it out here too in just a minute. So that's how you build a sandbag at home for pretty darn cheap. Okay. Oh yeah. And just to give you some more context of some of the things that I have made, I have this is an old Army canvas range bag. I have about 55 pounds worth of sand in here. I use it for push-ups, like weighted push-ups and stuff like that. This is the one that I just made today, and this is one that's actually I bought from Rogue a couple of years ago. It has 150 pounds of sand in it, square on the money. But yeah, this is kind of what I have going on right now as far as the sandbags go. And clearly you can see I use kettlebells and stuff like that in conjunction with these for my heavy lifting.